Ugh. Oh, this is going to be chaotic. I can already feel it in my bones. Oh, wow, we got a lot of ketchup. Good. We ran out at one point. We actually hit like critical low levels of ketchup. I'm looking at like 6 giant bottles. I don't know when that happened, but hell yeah. Okay. Hi, friends. I do need to go grab a light, like on the real though. Yeah, let me go grab my, let me go grab my phone light. I'll be right back. I'm doing this live at like a weird time because my brother's at work, and as you can see, I'm looking at his bedroom door right now. I have no idea how. Oh, is that Amanda? Amanda. Thank you for the super chat, Pantry vibes. Hell yeah. Hey, Nashi. Good to see you, dude. Okay, so we are going to organize some shit. There's like semblance of organization I've done in the past. In the past? I said that in a weird way. This looks like a clusterfuck right now, though, to be honest with you. Believe it or not, this is actually kind of barren for us. This was looking very liminal space before you came on camera. What does liminal space mean? Hey, Muffin. Hi, Nightshade and Wine. And Amanda, thank you so much again for the super chat, girl. I appreciate you so much. So, one of the things that I really want to, like, I might even do is, like, pull out these totes and take them into the living room and go through them, like, hardcore and, like, really clean them out and, like, have a come to Jesus conversation with my mama. Because most of this shit is just sitting here collecting dust. And, like, we're never going to use any of it. Like, you know, and I really want to, I feel like you're, I mean, you do you, Amanda. I'm just chilling. I'm just, hey, everyone gives me so much shit for not wearing a bra, so I'm wearing one. What are you going to do about that? Hey, King. Are the immoral lentils still there? Yes, girl, of course they are. Lord. Immortal, not immoral, immortal. Hey, Paige. Hi, everybody. Good to see you guys. Okay, so I'm gonna. The sauces are supposed to be on this side of the pantry, so we're gonna. Okay, actually, pause. Hi, Kimmy. Let me show you guys the befores. Judge me if you will. Judge me if you must. You know. I'm just wearing a bra, y'all. Chill. It's not that serious. Also, this is just the angle we got because I have to use a standalone tripod, and I normally use the desktop version because I'm in the kitchen. But here the only option I have is the standalone. But we've got some clusterfucks up there. There's some stuff. There's some more stuff. There's some stuff. There's some stuff. I don't know if I'm gonna get it on camera, but this is some stuff. There's a piece of plastic I gotta pick up. And then this is basically what we can, this is like so, okay, this is gonna seem weird. This is half pantry, half towel storage. I gotta reorganize this part later. We have nowhere else to store our towels in the house. Like, we don't have anywhere else that makes sense. That's not super in the way. And we have the space here, so this is just clean towels on this part of the pantry. And then this is where I'm putting my water while I'm here. Shout out to my friend. This cup is beautiful. I've seen a lot worse. It's not that bad. Thank you. It is pretty bad for us right now Because I did do this, I think, a long time ago on a members only. Oh, what the hell? Why do we have 4 jars of jam? When did that happen? Pause. Are these strawberry? No, that's raspberry. Ew, grape. Okay. Oh shit, we do have strawberry jam. Lit. Okay, cool. We've got the crunchy peanut butters, which is my mama's favorite. Which is my mama's favorite. And exactly, treason. And we've got 4 things of creamy, which is mine and my brother's favorite. But my brother like kind of lives off peanut butter. Like that's very much his thing. And then actually down here on this part, I'm struggling to point the camera. So this is actually our emergency food storage. So like, you know, I was raised Mormon. My dad at one point, his calling in the church was like the food prep organizer. He basically was the person teaching people how to do like disaster prep type stuff. So like, you know, if the world ends, shit like that happens, we have a little bit of emergency food storage. It's dehydrated potato slices, salt, sugar, freeze-dried meats, lunches and dinners, you know, just something we've had here for a long time. We don't touch it. But yeah, that's just here. Like if something happens, we have a water storage, you know, it's not much, but it's something, you know. And I think it's wise for most, especially the current state of the world. I think it's wise for most people to have something. I don't think you need a whole bunker and all that crazy shit and, you know, do all that extra. Oh my God, Rosalind! How is no one gonna tell me my glasses chain isn't even on my head? Wow, how embarrassing. Okay. There we go. All right, glasses chain is on. All right, so anyway. So yeah, and then we have like the big Costco size oils down there. So that's everything down here. It's food storage. Oh, and there's some like my dad's powdered Gatorade, which is like the full sugar lemon lime Gatorade. No one else uses besides him. So over here, like in this shelf right here, is all Levi stuff. Like that's his I think he doesn't even want that candy. I need to talk to him about that because I don't know what we're gonna do about that. That's been sitting there for months. And then my brother, he always drinks these. He makes his own like pitchers of. He mixes grape and fruit punch. As you can see, he buys them in bulk. And then like he drinks this in water pretty, and he'll occasionally buy himself soda. Yeah, I don't really mess with his drink stuff and his Belvita. So basically, the majority of this stuff over here, besides this section right here, is like some of Levi's stuff. Most of Levi's stuff. We do share, and like some of the stuff on Levi's side we share, and some of the stuff on everything else is like stuff he eats too. But we've kind of developed that type of a system, I guess. So, right. I do want to, there is a bunch of sauce stuff over here. I want to move over here. Let me move this jam. I want the peanut butters next to each other. And this Belvita should be up here. Cinnamon brown sugar? I thought he liked the chocolate. Cool. Okay. Let me move this peanut butter. So I'm going to align, because the crunchy is like, I will sometimes use the crunchy just because my mom's not here a lot. But my brother's pretty exclusively on we are a Jif exclusive household, just like we're a Heinz exclusive household. If you know, you know. Okay, I decided throwing a $10 holla at girl. Thank you for the super chat. I am dead. Heinz is superior. Shockingly, there's only one dupe that I think is like close enough to it, and that is shockingly the Aldi's brand ketchup. I know, crazy. I remember like when I used to shop like kind of exclusively at Aldi's. This was back in like 2020. Hunt's can go die in a fire. Hunt's ketchup, you hand me Hunt's ketchup, we're cut off. No, but really, fuck Hunt's. Gross, nasty, disgusting. What is this doing in here? We're gonna throw that away. Oops, sorry. I'm gonna be kicking this tripod a lot. Don't mind me. Okay, we've got a little bit of that. I need to ask my brother about this. Because if he's not using this, then I will. This looks like classic orange sunrise crystal light. It's probably pretty old. I'm gonna ask him about that. Right with that. So I'm just gonna kind of tell you guys what we have here. Oh, I bought these forever ago. I have 3 of these. I got them for super cheap. This is just butter flavored cooking spray. I got it at like the discount store forever ago. You guys see, I don't use this all the time. So I'm gonna try to use this whenever I do run out of Pam. But we've got some. I think I have a little bit of. Oh, that's not it. Balsamic vinegar or balsamic glaze. Yeah, I need to experiment with that. I own Hunt's Rosie. No, don't troll me, Amanda. Rosie, don't judge my food bunker like that. I'm not. Kimmy wants to know Reminator's nail color. I know you're kidding, girl. Okay, what was I gonna say? I hate feta though. Oh, I'm sure it's writing up. Let me fix that. Yeah, I need to experiment with this ingredient more. I think we have some in the fridge. Yeah, I don't understand. Okay, if you're Hunt's over Heinz, I don't trust you. Like, I don't trust you. Okay. Oh, I need to try this. I haven't tried it yet. This is the low-calorie barbecue sauce I bought forever ago. I've got some Red Hot Buffalo and some Red Hot Original. I don't really like the Buffalo that much, to be fair. Oh. This is toasted coconut. My brother eats these. Like, this is one of his, like, safe foods. As you can tell, we've got 1, 2, 3 containers of that. And then multiple containers of the Nature Valley bars. This is some more sesame oil, which we have in the pantry. Cholula is the best hot sauce. That's why it's in the pantry. Yep, you are correct. Do you like flavored Heinz ketchup? Not really. I only, like, the most recent thing I've liked that was a flavored ketchup was, I actually kind of got a little bit into the spicy ketchup from Whataburger when I was in Texas, but only, like, kinda. I wonder if this goes bad. My mom did this a long time ago. We have some dry cooking wine. It's opened, unrefrigerated. Smells like alcohol. Okay. That should be fine. Oh, and we do have some ground cinnamon over here. Oh, cool. I wish I had known that. I bought a tiny cinnamon. Cool. Okay. Let me keep that up here. That can go in the back because I'm less likely to use it. Same with that. Okay, so the pretzels are too tall. Why is this sealed in a Ziploc? Actually, why? Why is this unopened thing of caramel sealed in a Ziploc? It's not leaking. I don't know if we're going to use this by the time it expires. It's not expired, but it's going to be. I'm going to talk my mom into donating that. Because it's probably for my dad, and yeah. I'm not going to use that, and I don't want it to go to, there's going to be a lot of waste in this, especially when I get to this bottom part, the totes. But I've actually already, forgot how long ago it was, but I did like a major clean out, and so it shouldn't be that bad this time around. Oh, I bought this forever ago. When's the expiration date? That needs to get used. Okay. Woo! I think I need this. I think we're out of mustard. Cool. Take that in there. Oh. I'm gonna donate that. Forgot that was in there. Alright. Ooh, and then we keep these on hand. These are awesome for pot roasts. Also, I've been ignoring the chat. Sorry, guys. Hello, Wandering Scorpio. Thank you for being here and being a new viewer. Can go stale if it smells more like vinegar. Oh, the wine? Okay, good to know. Yeah, it didn't. These are awesome. That's going to be over here, I think. I think I'm going to leave this shelf alone until I talk to my brother because I have some questions. I don't want to fuck up his mojo. Also, I think he doesn't want this, which I don't know why he bought it. Oh, I think he bought it for the topper. This had some kind of top on it, but it's flavored hot cocoa topper. No one's going to use this. It's my dad's coffee. Huh, expired 2024. See you. Trash. I bought this semi-recently. That's for me. Ooh, what are you? Orange fruit spread. How did I not know we had this? No. I really don't trust the color of this. Oh my god! How did that survive? 2023. Girl. Okay. We got sliced almonds. We got coffee filters. Let's move over here for a second. Because this is like the most used part of the pantry. This whole area right here. So, first things first, we're going to move all the ketchups. Ugh. Alright, so the ketchups are where they belong. Move the water right there. Seasonings. These can go for the taco seasonings. That makes sense. And then, what the fuck do I do with this? No. Oh, this will fit right here perfectly. Yeah, perfect. I eat ketchup with my ketchup. That's so real. Ketchup emojis. I recommend that if you want to extend the shelf life of some foodstuffs, to take the foodstuffs that are in plastic and put them in the glass mixing jars. Yeah. It's not the worst idea. Hey, Jeep girl. What up? What up? Oh, the onion dip mixed with sour cream is the best dip pretzel dip. Ooh, tea. Hi, Teakwood. I think I missed you earlier. Sorry, honey. Hey, hamburger. Okay, let me bring it down a little bit. There we go. Good. Okay. Ooh, you know what? I just found some gum in the pantry. I'm in the mood to. Well, that might piss some of y'all off. I'll just chew it later. I love the red pepper. Did you see? Do we have any in here? I don't know if we have any in the pantry. I love red pepper jelly on on like a block of cream cheese. So freaking good, dude. Why do we have pre-ground black pepper? Whatever. We don't need it. Okay. I'm gonna just... Oh. Mom, this is supposed to be in the refrigerator. So is this. Okay. There. And she hasn't opened this yet. This one doesn't say refrigerator after opening. She opened these not that long ago. Yeah, everything's fine. I need to move that into the kitchen. Okay. Ugh. What am I doing? What is happening? Okay. First things first, I'm gonna consolidate my Built Bars. I think I've determined I like these more than these. Hot take. These are getting close to being gone. These are barely touched. I love these, bro. They're so good. I'm gonna consolidate into one box. And then let me see. Okay, I'm gonna gently put these in the basket. This basket, I'm just throwing everything in for me to take with me when I leave the hallway in one fell swoop. It's kind of the system I've developed for this process. I need to use these because this was full a while back. It wasn't. It was a couple trips ago. My mom came home with a bunch of mac and cheese, and she told me to basically take all of the elbow noodles from that, put them in this container, and then open all the powder packets and put them in a separate container, and to reduce the weight, so she could take instant mac and cheese powder with her to Norway because it's like damn near impossible to get it in Norway. So, or extremely expensive. It's like one or the other. Okay. This needs to get used. I'm gonna put this in the fridge because I think we don't have any Velveeta in the fridge, and I don't think I realized we had this block. So let me take that in there. We've got garbanzo beans. Okay, I've got one thing of chicken breast, canned chicken breast. I don't touch that fucking tuna. Gnarly. Okay. Oh, I've got some more butter. I made a really good thing with butter beans in the past. I kind of forgot what it was. All right, I've got 1, 2, 3 cans of sweetened... 4 cans of sweetened condensed milk. I should do something with that. I've been wanting to make something with this forever because my mom bought this forever ago. And I think my mom and I had this brief conversation on live. I was like, some things you just don't need to buy in bulk. And this is one of those things, in my opinion. Because, like, why on God's green earth, especially because I don't think my brother likes these, do we need a can that's this big of pork and beans? Like, hello? For reference, this is a can of normal soup. For reference. Fucking crazy. So, ooh, we do have this enchilada sauce. My mom and I were talking about making creamy chicken enchiladas. I'll take these out then. Okay. Ooh, I still have the rice flour and tapioca starch I wanted to experiment with. And I have more pork and beans. Oh, Lord. Okay. Oh, and here's more red enchilada sauce. Okay. Let me move this can of beans in the back. I'm going to save that for a rainy day because that's a good meal prep right there. Throw a fuck ton of hot dogs in that and I've got meals for weeks. I'm going to put this up there with the pretzels because it's too tall. And I want to look at it. Remember it's there. Looks like my mom bought some au gratin potatoes. Add them. Add crispy bacon cooked with onions and garlic. That's just to start. For the zombie apocalypse, of course. I don't know if you missed it. I showed you our zombie apocalypse food storage. Let me show you again. I'm not even joking. Like, it's not specifically for zombies. It's for any emergency. But we have Algason Farms. I think my grandparents might have purchased this. I'm not sure. I'd have to ask my mom again. But it's meant to be extremely shelf-stable stuff. Could be dusted now that I'm looking at it, but we haven't touched it in a long time. But anyhoozle. Oh, okay, real quick. Hey, friends, let's talk for a second, because I've just been kind of in pantry mode. I want to talk about my most recent vlog for, like, half a beat. Let me get situated. So, I want to talk about Axolotl Planet for a second, okay? Because I got, like, a lot of shit for that. And I want to start at the top by saying we didn't spend a dime when we went to Axolotl Planet. We did a good amount of research. And we were looking into different things, and we happened to see there was, within very easy driving distance, what I thought was going to be like an Axolotl pet store. That was my impression. And in the research, if you actually look up the company, they have a very positive reputation online. The only, like, negative feedback anybody had is that they're not with the Axolotl hets, which is essentially the heritage line of an axolotl, which can be a huge red flag and an indicator of potentially getting an unhealthy axolotl. However, almost the majority, if not almost all, of the axolotls that are purchased are healthy. So I had no idea what I was walking into. Honest to God. I was surprised by the lack of enrichment. And as I was walking around, I was, like, trying to, like, think about it and, like, figure it out. As someone who was in the process of learning, is not an expert on axolotls, doesn't know a lot just from some general research, because that was one of our first steps in the process, was going to Axolotl Planet. And I agree with the fact that I thought it was weird that they didn't have, like, enrichment in the tanks and that everything looked so barren. And in the moment, what I thought to myself was like, well, you know, they're the experts. Like, I don't know what this is. I guess this is less of a pet store and just more of like a storage warehouse for the axolotls. And as I said in the vlog, like the whole back wall was already sold. So I even, like, before I went live again, I even double checked because I thought I was going crazy. Like, Axolotl Planet has like a 4.8 star rating. Like, there's no accusations of them being breeders or the equivalent of a puppy mill for axolotls. Like, all this shit that was going on in my comments, right? And I know I get a lot of shit just because I breathe it on me, but, like, at the end of the day, like, I didn't spend any money there, and and the website looks really legit too. Exactly. That's what the one thing I wish I had done differently is I threw out a half-hearted, like, check them out if you're in the area comment, and I wish I had the foresight to edit that part out, because that's a part of my contribution to that scenario that I feel like probably wasn't for the best. People giving you shit are probably the same people that don't question where the fast food meat comes from. But my point is, like, he and I are not planning on moving forward with getting an axolotl for like a hot minute, because like we still have more research to do and we still have more to learn, and like chillers are expensive, so it's just going to be like a thing of making sure that he has most of the setup that he needs already, but just making sure that he gets the right kind of stuff. And because there was not a single post anywhere about this place being dilapidated, or like, honest to God, like, and maybe if you dig harder than I did and you find it, like, let me know. They literally pop up as the first link if you Google ethical axolotl breeder, so anyone would be fooled unless they walked in, sadly. And they do seem to ship them out mostly. Yeah, and they're only open 3 days a week for about 5 hours, which I thought was also odd. So I just would like to state that, like, I was surprised, but I also was going in and operating around the function of, like, I'm not the expert. I'm deferring to people who are supposedly experts, and there maybe were some questions I could have asked if I had thought to ask them, but also, guys, like, as I saw on the vlog, it was a high pain day. And I was just not really interested in like getting into the super nitty gritty of it, because we weren't planning to buy anything anyway. And it was meant to be educational, and I just wanted to go see some axolotls. Like, oh, they're cute, they're fun. Like, that was the thought process. So, as someone who very, very vehemently loves and adores animals, I take that kind of stuff seriously. And I just feel like if you're not going and looking up, like, and verifying your claims, comparing them to a puppy mill is wild. That's wild. Like, I think that they're a small business, and like, I didn't want to be disrespectful towards a small business as someone who can fully claim that I'm not an expert and I don't know these things. Yeah, they had also just moved locations too, so there was like a lot of factors. Because when he said they had just moved, in the moment I went, oh, okay. And I think in the moment, I didn't fully hear it till post edit, he said they had been there 6 to 8 months. So yeah, they had just relocated there, which I'm sure was a huge hassle and a huge deal. But 6 to 8 months, I don't remember. I think it was one of those numbers. You can watch back the vlog and it'll tell you. But I just think that the way I was getting flack for it was kind of crazy, because again, we didn't spend any money there, and the whole point was we were trying to educate ourselves. That was the whole point. That you don't have to pay admission to walk in, you know? Like, again, I kind of wish I had edited out that flip it comment, like, especially like in hindsight. That's kind of the one thing where I was kind of thinking on, like, what could I have done differently? I feel like that's really the only thing, like, besides not posting it at all, which I didn't want to do, because it was a part of the day. It was a big part of the day. And yeah. So all you can do is keep learning, and that's exactly what you're doing. Thank you, Nito. So he said they just, yeah. And I had a fish once, never again. It smells and it's high maintenance. Yeah. I'm confused. It says they are a breeder on their website, first link that comes up in their bio. How can you miss that? Genuine question. What do you mean? What do you mean? Miss what? I know that they bred axolotls. Yeah, like that's how you buy axolotls, is through an ethical breeder. So I thought they had like a storefront for axolotls. I was going in blind, and I'm inexperienced. I was trying to learn. That was like the whole point of going there, you know. So again, this is something we're not planning to do for months, like for a while. It was just like, we're there, let's go in person, it'll be fun. We want to do more research. It's also a financial investment, you know, like there's like a lot to it. So anyway, I wanted to address that because, like, I don't think people are crazy for being concerned, given the lack of information. Let's see. I miss Remy so much, dude. I think the best bet when the time comes is finding one that needs to be rehomed. There can be I mean, yeah. I don't want to get into all that, to be fair. Like, I don't want to speak ignorantly. Hi, Glitter Queen. Silver lining, I didn't know anything about axolotls or that there was an issue with breeding them, so I learned something new. Cool. I truly think people are blowing up the situation just to hate on you. I think it's a mixed bag. Like, if you Google the company, it says breeder in a summary. That should be a red flag. They are creatures that are critically endangered. On all the research I did, like, on the different subreddits, on the different forums, on the different websites, I thought getting it from a breeder was the correct way of going about it. I don't know. I'm not an expert. If you guys are interested in axolotls, follow people that know way more than I do. I was just wanting to go look at axolotls, and it went the way it went. Like, literally everything I was reading was saying getting it from a local breeder was the best way to get it. Seriously, like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I don't know if you guys are just talking out your ass because you don't know about axolotls or not, or like what. So I don't know. But if they market themselves as ethical breeders, then how is it Rosie's fault? Rosie, in my humble opinion, you didn't make any mistakes when it comes to the fishies. Any grief someone is giving you seems to just be hateful at this point. They aren't wild caught. I don't think ethical breeding is a thing. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. At least you're acknowledging it. And also, how were you supposed to know that the place was like that? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And like, I was surprised, and I was trying to keep it positive and upbeat, and maybe that wasn't the right move. I don't know, but I don't know. All I know is I care a lot about animals, and that's why we're putting in a lot of effort and time before we do get one or not. But we're both pretty set on wanting one in the future. We're supposed to be organizing. I took a second to address that because honestly, guys, like, I love animals enough to know that like some people may have genuine concerns by just the visual of the tanks alone. But it's like if they're temporary housing, you know, people ship fishes in like plastic bags temporarily. You know what I mean? So it's like it's one of those things where it's like those axolotls could have only been there for like a very short amount of time, and I didn't ask those questions to know. I think someone just brought up that point, and I think that's a really good point. So, you know, I just wanted to share what was. Ooh, I still have some of these left. I did not know. I'm gonna take those into the kitchen. Actually, Nashi, I think you're the one that. I didn't even know we still had these. I thought these were gone. I love these. I have pasta sauce too somewhere. Yeah, right there. I need to do something with these. It is a minefield, yeah. It's how the aquatics market is in the UK. Wild caught fish to be sold are banned, so you can only buy from breeders. Oh. Yes, I do have the axolotl. It's in my room, actually. Yeah, no, and Lav, I appreciate that. And that's what I think some people, it's genuinely not hate. Some people are just trying to, like, find something to be mad at. I understand people have very strong views on that, and, like, I'm never going to be the kind of person that's going to, like, go to a foreign country and, like, do those things where, like, they have exotic animals, like, drugged to take pictures with you and stuff, and, I think it's for free to say, hey, guys, I've learned a lot from your comments. I'm still learning the process, and we'll take that into consideration moving forward. It's good you're addressing it. Yeah, I mean, because ultimately, like, animal welfare is very important to me. It always has been. So I wanted to. I don't want to. It's one of those things where it's a double-edged sword. Part of it is, I think, parts of it are genuine concern, but a lot of it is, especially the way I'm being spoken to, it's just something people can latch on to. So again, like that catch-22. That's the soups up here. Ooh, yeah, we've got some green chilies. I'm gonna add one of those over here for the. I hope my mom can handle the green chilies. I like green chilies and chicken enchiladas. I think if we just do one can for the whole thing, it would be okay for her. I'm gonna move the nuts up here. The white vinegar. And ooh. Cool, we have a lot of enchilada sauce. We've got some tomato sauce. We need to do something. My brother came home one day, and I asked him to pick up some flour, and he came home with a 10-pound bag of flour, which is just like impossible to store with what we have. So, but We have a can of Rotel. Yeah, I would like to honestly ask, but it's like, I don't know. I was just having fun with my boyfriend, you know? Like, we didn't spend money. Rosie, read my last 2 comments. Okay, Amanda. By the way, axolotls are very minimal things in their tank. Have very minimal things in their tank. Yeah. Anyways, they naturally accidentally unalive themselves because they'll eat and try to swallow anything and everything. So putting anything in their tank is a no-no, basically. Yeah. You need to be really careful. Can you come clean up my pantry too? It's a jungle in there. Oh Lord, I can barely do mine, girl. I know you were excited about Axolotl Planet. You mentioned it when Remy sent you the Axolotl. Don't let haters steal your joy. Thank you, honey. Yeah. It was still fun to see the axolotls. I won't lie. Like, in the moment, I was kind of like a little confused, and I was just like, I was overheating. I was in pain, and I was just kind of like picking my battles. And also I have a tendency of like questioning myself a lot in those kinds of moments, being like, am I overreacting? Literally had a moment like that yesterday where I was in fact overreacting. You know, and I just have to try to like make sure I'm not, you know, overinflating stuff in my head and things, and sometimes I minimize things that shouldn't be minimized because of that aspect of myself. And in this scenario, I'm just frustrated because all I did was go to an establishment to learn more, you know. So, and now I am reconsidering where we may get it from, because the other thing I learned because of this whole thing is Axolotl Planet is actually considered to be overpriced by a lot of people in like axolotl communities. So on top of the not having the heritage, which was something I actually wasn't aware of until fairly recently. So knowing that, I think it's probably wiser to go somewhere else when the time comes. But ultimately, what stuff me and Remy gotta talk about. Just curious, why didn't you put that in your edit? That's a great question. I don't really have an answer. I don't know. It might have been wiser for me to do that. I was about to say I learned that they're apparently more expensive than I thought. Yeah. I just got really excited that they were within a driving distance, which meant we wouldn't have to ship an axolotl at all. And that sounded like a better alternative for the axolotl's comfort and safety, you know? That was kind of my thought process of kind of why I was very gung-ho about Axolotl Planet, because it would just be a quick drive. Well, a kind of quick drive. It was a little far. But honestly, that's good feedback, Joan. Some editing for more context. Yeah, I'll be honest. I think I was just more mentally caught up with like everything going on with Remy's face reveal and like how all that went down as I was like finishing up the edit, and I just didn't think it through. Like, and that I think can fall back on me. You know. Like, I think that, and that's why I say, like, I think there's probably ways I could have handled it better, but at the end of the day, I didn't spend any money there, and I'm not even sure if it was technically unethical or not, because I just don't know. Why are people calling me red? You're the second person to call me red. Sometimes shipping can be stressful, but they bounce right back, and it's all overnight. Okay. Because also, I think if you take into account that we wouldn't be paying for shipping, it might be cheaper to do it that way, right? So, again, it's like there's just a lot to consider with it. Okay. Sorry, ooh, I still have one of these legendary pastries left. I gotta eat that. I put that with the bar so I remember it's there. Okay, I'm gonna set that here. Let me just show you guys where I'm at so far. We're still just kind of going, but as you see, I've got some room down here now. Things the back of the pantry was kind of already a little organized. That pic of you and Remy is so cute. You look so happy. Thank you. That picture is my phone background picture. It's my favorite one of us. I love it. We both yeah. Thank you, Treason. So yeah, like this is where the like so we got pasta, oats, tomato sauce. I don't know where else to put this flour. I might move it up here at some point because I think this is where like the general flour area is. But I need to. There's some stuff up here that needs to move down here. I need to. When I stand up, I'm gonna do a few things while I'm standing. I definitely check out the breeders on Morph Market. I don't think any are wild caught. Okay, Morph Market. Thank you. Let me screenshot. Yeah, the ketchup we already moved. You can tell you both are so happy. Thank you, Jesse. Yeah, I like Remy's laugh too. He's so cute. I think at least if it's shipped, they do it overnight. Yeah, that's true. But yeah, I will say Joan, that feedback is valid. Thank you. Joan, I think also Blessed said something, so I know a lot of people say I can't take constructive criticism, but I say that's constructive criticism, and yeah, I probably get done better with that. I've got some more cavatappi in here. Still, we've got lots of pasta. I just need to get over the fact that certain dishes, I want certain shapes of pasta. Because, like, we're out of spaghetti. We have, we have some angel hair. That's good to know. We have some angel hair, lasagna, and cavatappi, and a little bit of egg noodle. You're moving in 2 weeks? That is super stressful. I had mixed opinions about it. And it was one of those things where in the moment I registered that and then I kind of just like tossed it out of my mind. You know what I mean? And that might have not been the wisest way of going about it. Especially when I have a platform and people watch this stuff. And yeah, I wish I had followed up. Like I'm not touting myself as an expert. You know what I mean? I'm anything but. Okay, we've got a couple of these instant potatoes. We got 2 classic, 1 buttery. Oh, and we got a cornbread stovetop. I'm gonna put this pasta sauce in front of tomato sauce. Yeah. It's not gonna be super pretty, but it's gonna make sense with everything going with everything. I think there's another can of brand of chili somewhere on the table or something out there that I've forgotten about. Okay. Hi, human being. No, this is actually my brother's room and my pantry. It's the only place we have storage for food besides like the garage and living in Florida. That's not wise temperature wise. So this is our food storage. I appreciate you, Amanda, but it's okay to drop the topic, honey. I don't want people going back and forth with each other. Yeah. Because when it comes to animals, like I get it. I used to struggle a lot with people saying shit about me and owning animals and stuff, and like conflating me with other people. That really hurt my heart. And it's one of the reasons why I want to take this seriously, because I don't want to be dismissive of this and be put in the same line as other people who don't care about animals and are flippant about animals. Like I care a lot, which is why I win. No, the door to his room is right there. We're in a hallway right now. And I really want to do right. But if we do get an axolotl, I want to make sure like I know what I need, what's important, and like I'm not just getting an animal because I think it's cute. Like I care a lot about animals. So anyway, I love his convention badge collection. Yeah. I have been here before, but I think that live might be deleted now because of all the content that's been deleted. Okay, this cornmeal can go down with the oats, I think. All this oat flour needs to get thrown away. It's so old and I'm not going to use it. I've been holding on to it with what did I just drop? I dropped something. Where'd it go? I don't see it. Okay, whatever. Oh. Alright. We've got some sliced fruit. This looks like more of the chickpeas that I need to use still. Yeah, I'm gonna move those down here with these. We've got, my mom got these noodles, just Chinese noodles. Put that on top of the ramen. These are my chomps. I'm gonna put that with my other protein snacks. Up here. This looks like sea salt. Nuts here. You know what's funny? I consider this pretty barren for our pantry, but that's silly to say looking at this right now because there's a lot here. A lot to be grateful for too, but when we have like a stocked pantry, like there's no empty space. This is a lot of empty space. I need to throw that cereal away. That's my cereal that I never ate up there. Damn. Okay. Yeah, this is trash. I'm gonna leave the other ones up there. Those are unopened crackers. These are my mom's right here. Okay. Let me look over here one more time. There's not much to do over here. Actually. Oh, hold on. Let me grab y'all. Empty space means Sam's Club time. Hey. I think we should have regular. I don't know if they were kept in an awful environment. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying I was confused why there wasn't certain things set up in the tank and I didn't have the information to know better and I didn't want to make assumptions. And I had questions and I was confused. That's what I was saying. We just kind of like, when he does food runs, I send money for food sometimes. Sometimes I buy stuff when I go to the produce shop or whatever. And sometimes I cook a bunch of stuff with food that I paid for all of it and I cook for both of us. Sometimes I cook the food and he paid for all of it and we both eat it. You know, like, we're family. We don't do the tit for tat shit. Like, we're not penny pinching each other. You know what I mean? Like if I buy something like those pork buns, for example, like I bought those, but I'm going to share some with my brother. Like when Levi had the soda, he like let me have a little sip of it because I didn't want a whole can. If I wanted a whole can, he doesn't care. Like, we're not territorial like that at all. There's some exceptions, like, and it's just we've lived with each other long enough that like there's certain things when I see them in the fridge, like I go, oh, I know not to touch that because I know it's expensive. I know it's one of his favorite things. I know that he's gonna want to have all of it. You know, a great example is like his pretzel buns. When he buys pretzel buns, those are not cheap. They're one of his favorite things. So I'm not gonna sit there and be eating on his pretzel buns because he's gonna be irritated, right? But for pretty much like everything else, albeit like, you know, if someone goes and gets takeout from somewhere and it's in the fridge, like, you don't touch it because that's fucking rude. You know, like, we don't. It's like it's also dependent on the scenario too. Like, things have been a little different while I was demonetized, and I'm really grateful for how that has all landed and worked out. And so now that that's getting situated, I'm addressing that, and like once I'm a lot more financially stable, I'll probably be footing the bill for a couple months to kind of make up for it, because we're family and we lean on each other, and that's how that works. And if he got laid off or something, that's what I would be here for. You know what I mean? So we don't. I mean, and it's been like that the whole time, like the whole time I've lived here. So, yeah. Sometimes I send him the money and he buys it, or he sends me the money and I buy stuff. You know, just depends. I think I'm happy with this. This was a lot easier than I thought it was gonna be. Hello. I'll call you shouldn't. Or shouldn't. I don't know. Hello. I would love to do Sam's Club with my mom. I hope I get to. That's good you have him. That's a lucky situation. I am in a lucky situation. I'm very blessed. I'm very blessed. I admire yours and Levi's friendship. It's sweet. Thank you, T Quinn. It's we just, I mean, ultimately, honestly, we give each other like a lot of space, because our brother is very much like a loner type, and like I'm just not gonna like we honestly, God, we don't hang out a lot. Like it's just not how he is, but we coexist and co-mingle very well. We don't fight. Like it's just not a thing. Like if we have issues, we talk it out. You know, like I've worked really hard to be a better communicator, and to be less reactive in terms of like my interpersonal relationships with people. Like if I feel like I'm gonna get angry, or like I feel the urge, like I want to yell about something, I like check myself first, because um I don't I believe very strongly in like not mistreating the people in your life, you know? Like, and it took me a long time to get there. Like it and um I'm glad to be there. I miss Levi's crow mask. Yeah. He still wears it on his Twitch. I'm forever a Levi stan, as you should be. He's awesome. I know it's still pretty early, but it's too personal to ignore me. So I'm not talking about that kind of stuff. Okay, why are people calling me red? That has to be like a reaction channel thing. Right? Isn't Taylor Nicole Dean like really abusive towards her animals? Isn't she known for like didn't she just go viral because she was the one purposefully agitating her snake to go viral? Isn't that, and she's done like crazy stuff with animals in the past? Is that not the same YouTuber? Yeah, if any of you guys know what's going on with the red thing, someone, that's a third person today to say hi red. That has to be a reaction channel thing. Has to be. I don't know where that would come from, but whatever. Yeah, I don't know. They like to do stupid shit. They make up names for people that they are obsessed with. I love Taylor. I think she loves her animals, but she admitted to mistreating them without. Well, she just did so. Like, I'm talking what happened with the viral snake was like 2 months ago, if even. Oh, they must be blocking mods. Well, I mean, I'm looking at it right now. It says hi red. I just took a screenshot of it because I'm telling you, maybe it was you're the third person to do it, so I don't know. Anyway, weird. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, um, weird. I see red. That's crazy. What? I took a screenshot because I'm not lying, y'all. That's crazy. I don't know. That's weird. I don't know. Okay, then maybe it's someone on my phone. I wonder if they're blocking your supporters. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I'm going crazy. Anyway, you're seeing red. Oh, Lord. Yeah, the YouTube chat does be weird sometimes. I have been in the pool. Maybe your phone is gaslighting you. Honestly, I don't know. Like, why would I make that up? You know, that's weird. Anyway, I'm debating on if I want to pull out these totes now. I think I'll wait till after my mom gets here. Because the living room actually looks kind of nice right now. And I don't want to make it all fucked up right when she gets home. So. Not is red in the room with us. Oh, God. Y'all are crazy. Alright. Hey. Well, thank you for being here, Shouldn't. Appreciate ya. Yeah. What now? I should probably go clean my kitchen, which, like, ugh. Yeah, so I need to figure out what the next leg is gonna look like, because I'm thinking I have some editing to do this week, because the next 2 videos I need to edit are both sit-down videos of Remy painting my nails and me painting Remy's nails while we just talked. And the first one's members only. And the second one isn't. And then I think I probably have enough footage for 1 to 2 more public vlogs. And then at some point, as time goes on, I want to kind of comb through my footage and make some members only edits. Especially now that his face is now revealed, I don't have to censor his face for them. So I might even include some clips like the the grocery store one. That's probably one of my favorite moments with the face not censored, because it was so funny, like being able to like see his face and stuff for all that. So I might do like an uncensored edit for members only now. I think that might be fun. And then I want to kind of go through. I have a bunch of footage of us like playing games together. Where like, I mean, I'll be honest. Like, the reason I'm doing it is members only and not public is because like I was just like recording the screen of the television while we talked. So like it's not super high quality in terms of like the footage itself. It's just kind of extra stuff that I think I probably wouldn't even. I think it would be better as like a members only thing. Just like it's just extras, you know what I mean? So, and they're cute and fun, but that's just gonna take a lot of time to comb through all that, because there's like a lot of footage where I just like set up the camera and rolled for a while, and so there's like a lot of dead air and stuff. Because I was really out of practice with vlogging when I went to Texas, and top of all the stress of everything that happened in the background and everything. So, yeah. Well, thank you for being here, Shouldn't. I talked way too much about reaction channels recently. I kind of want to stop that. I can't control them. I can't control what they say or do. Um, I can't control what they do. So. I was expecting to have to do a lot more. I forgot I kind of already had a system set up months ago, and the system was still kind of there. Kind of being the keyword. I'll handle the towels another time, because I actually have more towels I want to wash too and fold. I'll handle that. I'm not gonna bore you guys with that. But that's just the current state of our pantry. I think I might hold off and do the totes on live with my mom, which would be really funny to watch us argue about what we keep and what we get rid of. But I think my mom is actually finally in more of a purging stage of life. So Like, we don't use this shit. Like, any of it. Oh my god! Wait! This is what dropped! It landed inside the tote, not on the floor. I was like, wait, what is that doing there? That's so funny. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna take you guys into the pantry. Give me just a moment. I do not have any Cinco de Mayo plans. No, no thank you. I don't see any need. Okay. We're just gonna... Oh, you're good. Oh no, I'm not as upset or anything. Honestly, sometimes I think I say shit like that because I'm trying to remind myself to like, oh, I don't know, shut up. Alright, let me get this out of this tight hallway. Put this fan back in my room. Okay. Put this tripod right here. I'll deal with that later. Oh, and it fell. Good job, Rosie. Okay. Oh, mamma mia. I really gotta clean my kitchen. Fine. I'll do it with y'all. Better than not doing it at all. Okie dokie, artichoke. Okay. Let me... Oh, by the way, the next time I go live, I think I'm gonna have hold on, let me turn my camera. The next time I go live, I'm gonna have a little something to unbox from Remy because he's adorable. He just there's a story to it, and I'll wait to tell it to you guys when, like, it's actually here. Because it was just really thoughtful. Motherfucker! There we go. Okay. Yeah. Hey, alien. I just finished with the pantry, so... Yeah. I'm sure we'll see each other at some point. Actually, give me 2 seconds here. Motherfucker. Whew, okay. Alright, I'm gonna plug you in. I'm gonna sit here and procrastinate for a minute. How's that sound? Well, I'll tell you this. I was doing something, and, like, he was just, like, hanging out on the counter on video call. Hey, X. How you doing? I hope you're having a good day. I was doing something, and I realized I was running out of something I needed. And I was like, damn it. And I just, like, said it offhandedly, like, shit, like, and I gotta figure this out. Like, and it was just, like, a minor inconvenience thing. I was just, like, talking to my boyfriend, like, offhandedly. And, like, not even 10 minutes later, he was like, hey, so you still get, like, this version of the item. And I was like, and I just looked at him and I was like, yeah. And he just was quiet and had a little smile on his face and he was like, okay, like this, and this is coming. And I was like, I don't, you are just, what did I do to deserve you? It's great to hear also you're really chill to watch. Like always good vibes here. Thank you so much. Yeah, acts of service 100% Rain. 100%. 100%. I won't spoil the explanation until I open it, but it was like this whole like back and forth because he got a couple things I really needed and a couple things I really wanted, which was just like really cute. It's just so sweet of you. Good. I'm glad you're doing well. So I mentioned this on members only, because like I said there, I don't want to get too in depth about it. My stomach's actually doing okay right now. I'm really glad. Um, because I restarted metformin for the first time in a while, and it's been tearing my stomach up. And like, I'm just trying to make some steps in the right direction. I'm not actively like trying to lose weight or anything like that, and I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that like I am or anything. I'm still eating like what I have in the house and stuff. And so um but I might be talking about that a little bit more because it's been really fucking up my stomach and I don't know what to do to make it less fuck up my stomach less. I'm like a week and a half into taking it. Maybe not a week and a half. Definitely possibly over a week though for sure. Um and I'm taking it pretty consistently and I am feeling better for doing it. And surprising no one. I was kind of in denial about that stuff, and I think it's been helping me in a multitude of ways. And so I'm trying to figure some stuff out on that front, and it's just really difficult. Um, but I got some information and stuff I'm gonna follow up on. So I am feeling better, Treason. It's just like it's like I traded a bunch of bad symptoms for like one bad symptom. So um, and some of my symptoms are still there. They're just not as bad. So, do you maybe know whenever we'll do next cooking stream again? Probably soon. I just didn't feel like cooking today. Um, so also like I do want to clean up the kitchen a little bit. Like my mom's coming home really soon in the next couple days, so um, I wanna. Uh, I didn't really feel like doing a whole big to do in the kitchen and then also having to clean it. Um, so I'd rather just wait until after she's back. You know. That's crazy. I haven't put press-ons in a hot minute and there's still glue on my thumbnail. That's crazy. But yeah. I do know my mom wants to do a big Sam's shop soon, so I'm gonna try really hard to get up the gumption to go with her. Cause I've been really struggling. I've been wanting to go on a walk for a hot minute, and every time I think about doing it, I just get so fucking panicky, and it's annoying me. And I don't know. I've been going outside to like the patio and stuff, but um, I'm still struggling with that. So I hope I've been on all chat this whole time. I don't know if I have been. I hope you got. Thank you, Nashi. Um, soon, Adriana. She's coming back soon, like really soon. You guys will probably see her soon. But here. Hello. Is it still clog? It's clog. Why'd you clog? The fuck? Hold on. Oh damn it! Oh no. Damn it. Y'all know what I'm talking about when you get your ear just like randomly gets clogged? I tried to pop it. It didn't work. Damn it. Anyway. Okay. Let me get some water and then we'll get to cleaning. Because I'm procrastinating. Yeah. Ooh, let me do the ice too. My mom will really appreciate that. I like to try to make sure we're stocked on ice. Whenever she like arrives here. Even if it's for a short flight. I hope everything goes well for all of you. Sending prayers your way. Please stay safe and calm because things will get better. Oh, thank you so much, X1. I know. Shut up. I know. Oh, my mom just texted me. Hold on. I'll be right back, guys. Sorry. Honestly, Ryan, that's so real. Me too, I'm procrastinating on having to get dinner going, so maybe once this is over, I'll get started. Hell yeah. I'll be ending fairly soon-ish. Like, within the hour, probably. I'm just vibing right now. Might be a little sooner. I don't know. I'm like, suddenly kind of tired. I need to... Oh, I need to take this makeup into my room. So I'm gonna put the beef jerky in the pantry. Ooh, you know what? Okay, actually, I'm gonna give my mom the cherry mint chocolate one because I think she'll appreciate it more than I would. I'm like kind of in the mood for one of these, or maybe to like at least try it. I think I want to try the birthday cake. I'm gonna put these in the pantry though. Yeah, and then this makeup I'm gonna put in my room. And then I'll put these in here for now. I'm gonna try these real quick. I don't know. By smell, I'm not sure. I really loved I think it was the cookies and caramel one. That one was really good. That was dramatic. Okay. 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 All right. Okay. Honestly, I think it tastes more like white chocolate than birthday cake. It's not bad. I will eat this whole thing. The other one was really good, though. I'm going to save this for later. That's pretty good. I don't hate it. But I want to get like a big box of like the cookies and caramel one. Birthday cake flavor either hits so hard or misses completely. I couldn't agree more. I want to try the teriyaki jerky. Ooh, that smells good. Ooh. This is way less dry than the garlic one. Oh, this is really good. Oh, hell yeah. I'll see if my mom likes the garlic one. I think I'll give it to her. Because I'll eat it and like it enough, but I think she'll actually, like, enjoy it. Okay, cool. That's delicious. I need to get myself water still. I'm still procrastinating, if you can't tell. I also need to go, okay, I need to go grab my broom and water and take these to my room. I'll be right back. Okay. Sorry about that. I do like this chair a lot. And Remy loves the chair that he bought for me to use while I was there. Because like, one of the things I told him, I was like, well, you know, when I leave, like, that just becomes your chair. And he started using it, and he was like, yeah, this thing's amazing. I'm like, I know, right? Okay. So, trying to think of something to talk about. Y'all got any questions for me? Because I am suddenly brain dead. No, I don't track my daily steps. I used to have a Fitbit. It broke. Hey, Biana. I just bought some of those today. Some of what shouldn't? What? And W, if you're still here, what are you planning to make for dinner? I don't know. I don't know if I want to cook today. If I do, what I want to cook. I can't decide. I said hello, and I literally said, yes, I am here, OMG. Not talking to you. Not talking to my phone, responding to you. Not me talking to you, responding to you. Wait, what? I missed something, Adriana. Girl, I'm sorry. Oh. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. That's funny. Okay. I need some more water filtered. Highs and lows of the day so far. I don't think I've had any lows today. Besides my back hurting a little bit, but nothing crazy. I mean, I think the high was when Remy surprised me. Second high would be this live, actually. I feel like I've been very productive and I've been having fun. I'll finish filtering. Yeah. I explained it just a moment ago, but my boyfriend surprised me today. Offhandedly. So that'll be arriving today and tomorrow, so I'm not gonna worry about showing it until it's all here. Next time I go live, I'll unbox it. It's just, and it was just really sweet, because it's like, I'm not the kind of person where I feel like I need grand gestures, you know, or like all the time. Like, to me, it's like the little stuff that really means a lot to me. Like, I'd much rather have someone gift me like a couple things that cost like, you know, $30-$40 of things I actually need and really want, versus like someone who's going to spend hundreds of dollars on like a designer purse or something, you know what I mean? Like, that kind of stuff just doesn't, that kind of stuff annoys me, actually. So when I just like offhandedly communicated something, like I was just like venting because I was just annoyed. And then I like moved on from it, and like a little bit later he surprised me by just like getting it for me, because he knew what kind of product I used based on like prior conversations, and he just remembered, and like that shit means the world to me, man. I don't know what to tell you. Like that means the world to me. So that was like definitely a high so far for the day for me. Made me feel like seen and heard, and I love that. And someone else said something else. I'll look at that comment in just a second. Oh, I have a question. How did Remy find you? Was it through your IG? It was actually, he saw one of the interviews I did, and he reached out to me from that by email. Hey, Distraction. Yeah, I already organized the pantry. It would be so nice if you sent him a care box. I will one day. I'm trying to do better about not going in depth about certain things in my life, and when I'm able to, I absolutely will. I'm already planning stuff for when I have the means to. Trust me. Trust me. I'm so spoiled by him, and I see that. There are things that I do for him, and things that he communicates to me all the time, like how much he appreciates and stuff, but I don't, you know, want to posture all those types of things in my relationship for like an internet audience, you know what I mean? So if he ever discusses those things or shares those things, he can, but I help him in a lot of ways. He was actually just talking to me about that last night, but I do what I can with what I have. So, but trust me, a care package will happen. But it's always nice when someone sees our needs and acts because they care. Yeah, exactly, Distraction. Exactly. It bums me out that I can't do more right now, but I'm still recovering from being demonetized and all that, so it'll all work out though. In time. I just have to let time pass, you know? So that'll all be good. Alright, I need to fill this water up. What about the protein bars? Yeah, I don't know. She is a rescue, yes. He did not cut her tail. She is a rescue. Can I just say, I think the Cleo moment is one of my favorite vlog moments of all the vlogs. I didn't get any moments like that with Ash on camera. At one point, Ash did climb on my back and like sleep on me in the middle of the night. That was legendary to experience. To be honest with you. But it was not a. There were certain days I would look at Remy and be like, "Today's not a filming day," and he'd be like, "Okay," and yeah, or I'm not turning the camera on again tonight. Like I don't care what happens. And he'd be like, "Okay," because I wanted that like separation. Yeah, I've been accepted. I know. I love them so much. They react to my voice sometimes now when I talk. It's really cute. Distraction. She asked what I bought today when she showed them. Oh, you bought some of those protein bars. Oh, okay. She's the cutest. I saw a cute cat today on top of our shed. I said to him and he walked off. Ugh, tragedy. Yeah, because like for me, it's like I really wanted his cats to like me. Both of his cats are not people cats. They're like with each other and they love their dad and that's like it. And so I knew I needed to just like give them space and give them time to come to me and like go slow and like respect their space. Like, you know, the thing about I think even oh my god, I keep almost saying something else. Remy, he I think he even talked about this in one of the vlogs, like, because cats are all about autonomy and respect, you know, you have to like give them their space and I was just like, I would look at them sometimes and be like, I just want you to love me. There's definitely a hierarchy with cats, yeah. I think Ash is kind of the one that runs the house and Cleo just like bops around. Yeah, it's very much that. I think Ash is a little older. Yeah, absolutely. Cats need their autonomy and you have to respect their boundaries 100%. I heard if you play Egyptian music to cats, it makes them remember their godly status. We should try that. I'm going to tell Remy that. That's funny. I like that. I'm trying to ignore my pain. And it's not working. I think I'm like out of goodies powder too. Well, I think I have some floating about in my purse. I need to grab and put some in this drawer for when I'm in the kitchen. I'll do that later. Yeah, I don't know. I might chit chat with you guys a little bit longer before I go, but I'm probably not going to do much more in terms of cleaning. I might do a couple things just to stay busy, but no, I have ibuprofen in my room. I guess I could go grab that and take another bite or eat some more of the protein bar because you shouldn't take it on an empty stomach. It's been a few hours since lunch. I did a 3 p.m. live just to see, like, how it would go. Like, with the turnout and the chat and the views and stuff. Because I've been in, as you guys have seen, like, I experimented recently with the lunchtime lives. And then the past few days, my sleep schedule went a little differently. But I've been waking up, like, around 11 noon. And so I was like, well, today I could try going live at 3 and see how it goes. Coming in late all. How is everyone? Hello, Bonus. I'm doing good. How are you? Yeah, I think I'm just also I just was already kind of having a little bit of pain today. I haven't had a workout in 48 hours and I feel bad. Can you yell at me to go cycle? Alien, go cycle, or the bamboo spoons are going to chase you in your dreams tonight. I don't think I need to yell at you. I think I just need to say that. I'll make sure they come with a vengeance. Not just one, but two. Do you want them to chase you in your dreams? You should go cycle. How about that? I'm dead. Not the bamboo. Lord of mercy. Okay. You know, I'm kind of hungry. All right, Alien, have a good one. Oh no, did I eat my cheesy broccoli already? Damn it. Man. The one time I'm actually craving cheesy broccoli, I don't have it. Ugh. Whatever. I wanted to try it with this seasoning. I thought it'd be really good. It sounded really good. Damn. I don't think I have regular broccoli. I don't think I have any specific fun plans this week, unless I make them soon. I want to get my butt in the pool. That's what I want to do. All right, guys. I'm trying to think. Do you mind those glass pendants? I feel like I would be way overstimulated. Honestly, Niles, I get why people would say that. I'm used to them. I think when I first started with these specifically, it was kind of a little crazy. The one thing I hate is they sometimes land in my mouth when I'm like going like this. Hate that. But I used to have other glasses chins. I prefer the ones honestly that don't have these dangles like this. Or if they do, ones that aren't as heavily weighted at the bottom, because these are really heavy at the bottom. But they're cute, and like glasses chains are just kind of one of my things. Like my like crystal bracelets. Oh. Over here. Okay. Thank you. I love them, and like I normally wear a crystal ring, but recently I've been wearing the ones that my boyfriend gave me because they were a bit too big for him. Honestly, they're like a size too big for me, to be fair. That's why they fly off my fingers. I think I might have found one somewhere that I've already misplaced again that didn't have these dangles, but I'm just using these till they're tarnished. That's kind of what I do. Because these were really, I bought like a bunch of these for dirt cheap on like TikTok Shop forever ago. I don't know if I lost weight, to be honest. I don't know. I've been making like some changes, so I probably have dropped a little weight. I'm just not checking right now. Like I said earlier, I restarted metformin, so that's helped with some stuff. But I'm not really wanting to get in depth about all that, so it's just a medication distraction. So, but hey, Nico, good to see you. Okay. I hate that I feel so fatigued. It's so annoying. Okay. Yeah, it not only makes me feel nauseous, especially when I first wake up, but the stomach pain has been crazy. I love how I put the ring back on right before I went to do dishes again. Maybe it's hormone fatigue? Possibly, yeah. To be fair. Yeah. Alright. We're just gonna throw some stuff in here. Glad to check a live. I haven't been on one in a while. Hello, hello. Happy to have you. This one's a much more low key than other ones recently, to be fair. But also, if you haven't caught up with them, I've got lots of vlogs from going to Texas, and we're currently on vlog 7 or 8, I think. Can't believe I've never seen the cat tattoo on your hand before. So cute. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I actually have merch of it on my merch site. I think I forgot to update my description for this live. Shit. But my recent vlogs have all the correct links. Oh yeah, there's the cat emoji. Ooh, you know what's so funny is I was actually thinking about how I could make tie-dye for Remy that he would like. I was actually thinking about that literally yesterday. It's funny you bring that up. Bleach tie-dye would actually be the perfect way to go about that. Like, actually, genuinely. And this is the perfect time of year for an activity like that. It would be super easy too. Do you know when the next vlog will come out? I'll have stuff later this week for sure. I need to, what was I gonna say? I need to, because one of the vlogs I want to edit, I want to get up the first members only video from Texas. I've been, as you guys have seen, it's taken me forever to get this shits up. Dyslexia is not reading things backwards necessarily. No, it's a bit more complex than that. But yeah, what was I talking about? Oh, I did 2 sit-down videos, and one of them was for members only. And one of them is public. And yeah, they're cute. But And then I think I have like a wrap-up vlog, like, because that was very near the end of the trip. And then I wanna get, sorry, I'm like multitasking and I'm not doing a great job. I wanna get, why is using my brain so difficult? Oh, I want to go through my footage. It's going to take me a little time to kind of figure out what I want the extras to look like, especially now that I can have his face uncensored. I emailed her after the last time I saw her in a live. She never responded. I still don't know what happened, to be completely honest with you. I have no ill will and I wish her well, but she kind of like, I was talking about my experience with my own mental health and she got really angry and like left and everyone was really confused the last time I saw her. So I don't know. I hope she's doing well and I hope she's okay. And I still don't know what happened. I think she's left. If she comes back, I'll be happy to have her. But I don't know what happened. Oh, no worries, distraction. Members only videos are exclusive to those that pay for the memberships. Which I do the members only lives, but I did promise some exclusive members only content. I just haven't been able to get to it yet because there was so much fucking editing to do. Yeah, I know, and that's why I don't want anyone talking shit about her or anything. I'm not like upset at her. I just was really fucking confused, to be honest. You're saying something that's has a word block. Because I've not deleted any comments and I haven't seen you be muted or anything, Scorpio. I have a lot of blocked words. Yeah. Okay, yeah, and also sometimes YouTube just be dumb. Honest to God, Scorpio. Sometimes YouTube just be dumb. Like, there is no other explanation. YouTube just be dumb. So. Oh. Yeah, I'm not sure. And I don't want to speculate too much. And it just. If she comes back, she comes back. And I hope she does. Because I. No ill will. Oh, thank you, Scorpio. Yeah, there's a lot of people that make reaction content about me that very unfairly represents who I am. I've definitely made mistakes, and I've definitely said things that I deeply wish I had never said. And all I can do is move forward. Because, I know who I am, and I know my intent. And I don't make my money making fun of other people. I make my money by just being myself. They could never. So. Exactly. Distraction. Exactly. Or I could probably clean a little bit more, but I'm gonna be honest, I'm suddenly very fatigued and like feeling very drained for no particular reason. So I think I'm gonna bounce for now. I have no idea what's for dinner. I might just end up air frying with some chicken nuggets because I really am not feeling it. Honestly, bonus, I don't watch YouTube like I used to. I can't tell you the last YouTube video I watched. When I'm watching something, I'm rewatching Gilmore Girls because it's safe and like I can just play my phone game and like turn my brain off for a little bit because I just be doing other stuff. And honestly, instead of YouTube nowadays, I just watch TikTok instead, which has its own ups and downs, you know. Thank you, Treason. I'm hoping to be live again soon. And yeah, I don't know if I should just like completely reset my YouTube algorithm in some way because I still get recommended a lot of like commentary stuff and all of that. I just don't watch that stuff anymore. There's been a few times in some of my recent history I've like clicked on a video and like a random commentary piece, or like I tried to watch some like I tried to watch a video explaining the Tyler catastrophe situation to me because I was so confused. I got 5 minutes in and I was like, "Fuck this shit! I hate watching this kind of content now." It's brain rot. I just it doesn't feel good. So I bounced because I was just trying to understand it and like because I was very confused and I picked up enough information now to understand like the actual like problematic things that that person's done, which are really awful and problematic. But like the internet is just so comfortable bullying people for fun now in a way that I haven't seen in a long time as someone who's been public facing on the internet for over a decade. Um, um, yeah, because it's like people, and it's like this is very indicative of like how our world is, right? Because it's like people find punching bags that they believe are ethically below them enough to have the social green light to use them as something to punch down on and make fun of. And that's very much what's happening with Tyler too, because yes, there's a lot of shit that's very worthy of like deconstructing like why what he did was messed up and like what was so wrong with it, like to try to appropriate Native American culture like that and all those things, like those are super fucked up, right? No defense to that. Never gonna even try. And then, you know, ew. And there's a lot of stuff about him that's kind of like eyebrow raising, but like the way that people use that as the green light to pick a trans person and just brutally bully and fat shame them for the hell of it is fucked. It's fucked. And like I'm just sick of it. I'm sick of the normalization of it. I'm sick of it. And I'm disgusted by it and I'm pissed that I ever participated in that type of culture myself in the past. Not specifically about Tyler or trans people. I'm actually talking more about really in relation to Girl World. And it's just like I'm just disgusted by it all. And I yeah, I find it revolting. So yeah, the internet becomes the judge, jury, and executioner. Yeah. I mean, I agree with you, Bonus. Yeah. Yeah. I agree. Yeah. There's like I said, there's a lot of stuff that's worth raising an eyebrow at. But the best thing to do in those situations with those types of people is to disengage and not talk about them and not, you know, not fucking bully them into the ground. Like, I'm sorry. I'm sick of it. I'm disgusted at how normalized it's become. And just the state of the internet right now is depressing. It's difficult to be a content creator in any space right now for anything. Like, even the most, like, brand safe people, the most gorgeous, skinniest models are just, like, being relentlessly used as punching bags for anonymous people online in a way that like has always been kind of a thing, but it's so severe right now, and it's just been escalating the past couple years, in my opinion, from the perspective of a content creator. Like, and even if I were to remove my own personal view and bias and experience from dealing with the other stuff, even outside of that, like if you just, I see other creators talking about it all the time, ones that have even like far more support than I do, and you choose what you see in rage bait sells. Yeah, I fucking hate rage bait. Proud to say I have never rage baited. I've never like trolled. Proud to say that. I guess something. Aw, congratulations, Emily. Oh, you did 90 Day Fiance in real life. Oh, cool. Okay, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I think you have shared it before. Yeah. That's right. Yeah, you were coming in and talking to me in November when you got married. That's right. I remember that. Yes. Me saying, "Oh my god!" At this point, if I say I'm gonna hop off, no, I'm gonna be live for at least another 20 minutes. Like, it's just like the Southern goodbye in me. I can't. Is that what it's? Is that the phrase? Is that right? What time is it? My boyfriend should be free soon. Yeah, I know you don't. I do. I'm tired, but I like talking to you guys. I missed y'all this weekend. The lives have been really fun. Oh, often, yeah. Yeah, I see what you mean. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Human Bean. Human Bean with Feelings is such a cute username. I love it. Adorable. Oh, I'm exhausted. Oh, thank you. Yeah. I'm really excited. One day I'm gonna watch Gilmore Girls, like with Remy. There was a couple points when I was watching it and I didn't realize he could hear my audio. And when I found out, I was like, you should tell me. I'm so sorry. And he was like, no, actually, I've been enjoying listening to it. I was like, really? He was like, yeah. I was like, you're gonna love the show then. I just feel like he'll actually like it. Gilmore Girls is so fun. It's such a good show. Ugh, I love. All right. I know. That's how like he couldn't believe he had never seen How to Train Your Dragon. We watched that and he was obsessed with it. Honestly, I think the fair reaction channels want you to succeed. Which ones are those? Because I don't think those exist anymore. Or they're ones I might not know about. Because the ones I know about suck. So. There's some that have popped up that I know cover me. I know nothing about them and I want to stay that way. So, and you know what? If they're not interfering with me and they're not setting their audience to me, cool. To you, boo. I don't care. But it's the ones that like pick at me and start shit and like are obsessive that bother me. Those are the ones that bother me. Anyway. I know nothing about her. I'm gonna go ahead and delete it though, because reaction channels don't get free promo in my chat. I won't block you for it. I'm not gonna block you. That's crazy, but I'm not gonna keep that. You're good. I think sometimes reaction channels devolve into being more critical of nonsense things, and then they just aren't helpful. You know, they don't care about being helpful. They care about making money. Be so for real, dude. None of them give a shit about helping anymore. And if you're not blocked, dude. I said you're good. When's the next live? I'm not sure. Probably might be tomorrow. I don't know. No promises. Um, but like genuinely, I think some reaction channels years ago genuinely felt that way and believed that. Now they're just cogs in a machine to make money, and they nitpick and are desperate to create narratives and storylines of shit that's fucking ridiculous. Yeah, I specifically said I didn't block you. I don't know if you heard me, Puffin, but I'm just, again, I'm not, I delete that stuff because why on earth would I give free promo to people taking my content? Please. Hey, Farron. So, I don't know. They also don't consider the audience that they cultivate. A lot of people in those audiences are more hateful than they are. Clock that. And that's the thing, is none of them fucking own the fact that half the time the shit that they say, they'll be like, oh, I'm just speculating, oh, I'm just doing this. Yeah, well, the dumbass, not all of them, some of the dumbasses that watch you take that shit as fucking fact and then come to me in my DMs, come to me in my comments and start spewing shit that is not based in reality as if it's fact, because they believe the creator that they themselves have a parasocial relationship with. And it's just like this vicious fucking cycle, you know? So, yeah, I respect that. I don't need you. I don't need yes men, believe it or not. That's not what I'm looking for. I just, again, for me, it's, if you wanna, I think I even said, like, I don't know names of specifics, so, that's why I just went ahead and deleted it once you clarified it. And some go IRL, which is scary. It's fucking terrifying. Yes, it is. That seems rough. As a creator, what do you find is most helpful to not get drawn into engaging with them? It's taken a lot of practice. I'm a very reactive person by nature, and it's something I've done a lot of therapy to work on. And believe it or not, I've gotten a lot better at. Like, I actually have. And you can ask anyone that's known me from 10 years ago. Like, I've grown a lot as a person, and I've changed a lot as a person. And I definitely still make mistakes, and I definitely have backslid. Um, I can even specifically point to the years 2023 and 2025. Different things that happened in those years. Where I've backslid and made mistakes, you know. But as much as they say acknowledging the drama is the problem, it's just as much them creating the space for those people who take shit too far. And that's the thing, is when I've gotten quieter and they get bored, they get worse until I say something. It's exhausting. So, and it's unfair. It's cruel, it's unfair, and I'm tired of pretending that it's not. God, we need a new air fryer. I think that as long as you let it roll off you when you can, you've done your part, and that's what matters. Yeah, like my last members only live, someone sent pizza again, and I just kind of went, all right, like, okay, cool, whatever. Just document, document, document. Yes, human being. Yeah, it did. That's what's so fucked up. It did slow down once I spoke up. And again, I still don't share everything. I was going live on Icelandic TikTok and was averaging about 100 plus viewers until people were showing up at my house. My info was leaked and I was hacked, so I quit. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. That's scary. Yeah. I never accept the food. First of all, it's unpaid. Second, which is kind of the point. But second of all, even if it was paid, it would end up in the trash because I refuse to eat it. I would refuse to eat. I would never in a million fucking years eat food a troll sent to me. I'd starve first, actually. I would never in a million fucking years. I have no idea what I'm doing for dinner. I think tonight might be a chicken nugget night. I'm like just lazy. I also have breakfast burritos in the freezer my mom made. I might use one of those tonight. I'm feeling very like unmotivated, and I might feel better once I lay down for a little bit and my pain lowers some because the pain threshold's really high in this particular moment. I'm just trying to not think about it. I don't know. I mean, I think the most recent one was macaroni and cheese. Which half the time, honestly, I don't even look at the receipt. I just was looking at it when I was documenting it, and I was like, oh, and I read there's a certain thing they do that lets me know, I know who it was based on the note on the order. So, oh, I'd love some hot pockets. I don't, I don't have any. So, so why do you think you started having all these reaction channels in the first place? It's a mixed bag. It is partially because I used to be involved in Girl World in a different way. And then I stopped losing weight and the narratives flipped. And also 2025 was just a bad year for me. Um it was late 2025 when a specific reactor picked me up in a more consistent manner and started and I used to talk about him sometimes. I haven't watched him in many months. I have no idea what he's up to. But when that happened, more people besides just the small group of people who had been kind of harassing me like from the beginning, the ones who've been like, because the person who's like been stalking me and shit, like he's been reacting to me since like actually before day zero. I think he was aware of me like before, like right before the YouTube journey started. I'm not 100% sure, to be honest, because in the beginning I just ignored him for like a year before it got or like 7 months or something before, because like that was around that point. That's when he was like inciting me to unalive myself through his community tab posts, and not the person who started racking me in October, the stalker guy. He was making very violent threats and stuff. I mean, he's no longer allowed on YouTube because of how violent he is. And then that person and other reactors kind of got more wind of me, and then those people who've been harassing me and like stalking my every move for a long time latched onto those creators when those creators didn't know all the back history. No one would believe me. I'm not talking about that person. I'm not talking about the one with the dog. I've already apologized, but also he's still the one obsessively talking about me. Not that, and I haven't acknowledged I haven't acknowledged their existence in many months, and I haven't said their name since whenever I made that apology, actually. on Patreon. And yeah, I'm done. And I distance myself, and they're the ones still perpetrating the parasocial narrative that's 2 years old, um, and doesn't take into account the personal growth that I've done at all. And they're the ones still making money off my name, and they're the ones still talking about me, and I'm not talking about them anymore. So I wasn't talking about them, to be clear. I was talking about another reactor, and he's the streamer that I used to watch a lot. And uh, like I said, I don't watch any of that anymore, and I'm better for it. So no, Jesse. What have you done to grow since then? I don't. I've completely changed how I interact with people on the internet. When it comes to that reactor, he's name blocked, so I guess I'll just say it this one time because it's getting a little convoluted. When it comes to ZM, I think that they're desperate for me to have a moment like this, to talk about them, to give them an in to further perpetrate the parasocial narratives. And I think that they're desperate for that, and I think that they really lean in on me in a way that's very bizarre and weird, given the fact that that experience from him once being my favorite YouTuber to whatever the fuck has happened since was really mean-spirited and exploitative of the fact that during the time when I was talking to him like that, I was actually actively in psychosis and struggling with my mental health, and I was very parasocial, and I did overshare, and I did say shit that I would never have said in my right mind. And I do believe that when all of that went down, I wanted to say that so badly, but I knew I wouldn't be believed and I'd just get made fun of. So I let it go, and I was embarrassed because I thought we had a friendly dynamic in the sense that we were not friends, but we did talk, and I did gossip with him about um like Thousand Pound Sister stuff and like in the DMs and everything. And I socially misread the situation, and that was embarrassing. But then he turned it around and made it into a whole expose and completely just shifted into a way to turn me into another topic on their channel. And in that time, I do not interact with people the same way. I'm very careful about who I reach out to and how or why, or if I do at all. I don't even engage with creators in the same way anymore, like, because I'm so set on not experiencing something like that again, because it was really mean for someone to have he has such a bigger following than me, and the power dynamics that were at play were never properly acknowledged, and it was cruel and it was unfair. And I'm not going to sit here and keep pretending that that's not the case. And I don't want to talk about them. I don't want people coming into my chat and making it all about the dog thing that I did apologize for, that I did feel bad about, that I never did those recaps to begin with, that people still believe was me. And at this point, I'd fucking own it if it was me. And I owned it every other time it was me with other people. But I never cared enough to watch those streams enough to be able to recap them. And because of who I am on the internet and how I'm viewed, no one gives a shit about my perspective of it. And ultimately, I want to move on, and I would love it if they never discussed me again, so people would stop talking to me about them. They have been name blocked on my channel for many months now, and people still find ways of getting around it and still bringing it up and still talking about it. And I want nothing to do with it. I want no part in it. And yeah. So for me, the way I've moved on and grown is I don't engage in that hyper parasocial behavior. I mean, as a creator, I feel there's aspects about all of it that is somewhat parasocial. I think that's unavoidable. But the oversharing is something I've worked a lot on. I do not share. I think that's even noticeable in my content. Um, I have changed a lot. And I think the only way that'll be believed is if I just continue the course that I'm on. And yeah. Yeah, he really, I don't want to get emotional. He was my favorite YouTuber at one point. And when that expose video hit, like, it sucked. I think he's such a nasty person, and he hides behind his superiority complex. And I think he's so much faker than anyone realizes. And I saw that for myself whenever that happened, a year ago, 2 years ago, I don't know. And I kept a lot to myself about it because I was also hurt. I was also in a bad state at the time, and I hadn't had the introspective stuff I've been doing the past 6-ish months since December. 5-6 months. At the end of the day, he was my favorite YouTuber, and he completely flipped on me on a dime and didn't show the fact that I profusely apologized whenever I said that was so offensive to him. He didn't show that. And he twisted the narrative so deeply and then just fully exposed my very, like, stuff that, like, is embarrassing. And it happened during the most recent time I experienced psychosis in 2023. And I didn't want to talk about it at the time because it was still too raw. I actually just recently found some old videos of me from when I got out of the mental hospital. It was in May of 2023. It was around that time. I don't know exactly the dates because, like, I had gotten out of the hospital and I thought I was better, and I was watching it back and I was like, holy shit, my speech pattern was still weird. I was still acting fucking cringy and weird and crazy because I was still coming out of psychosis. I just want to be left alone, guys. Like, when it comes to Zachary Michael, I want to be left alone. And I've apologized. I still have my frustrations, and he still makes so much money making fun of me and other morbidly obese women on the internet. And I don't talk about him. And I'm still the parasocial weirdo. And it's unfair. I've probably said way too much anyway. But it's just frustrating. I'm just frustrated. I just want to live my life. So. Because all of that, by the way, happened before the dog thing. And the dog thing I did out of anger. And I did react to what was on Reddit. And I did defer to that as if it was fact. And I didn't see it from my own eyes. And I do feel bad about that. And I did apologize for that. And I would bet money he never acknowledged that apology. Maybe he did. I wouldn't know. I don't watch him. But I'd bet money that that was never acknowledged. Because it doesn't fit the narrative. So. I am going to go. I'm talking way too much. I appreciate you guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.